Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kabutops and welcome to another Star Citizen video. In this video, I'm using the new Atls Geo, and let me just tell you, before anything else, it is amazing. Not only does it feel like a better version of the ROC, but it has a jetpack. You could jump from any height like I'm going to show you guys in the rest of this video, and it is just so much fun. The mining on it feels fluid, the walking feels amazing, and every single bit about it feels like it was meticulously put together by CIG, and it is great. I also want to say that if you guys would like to win the Drake Golem, I'm going to be giving one away live on stream April 4th at 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. PST. If you guys would like to win that, make sure to join my Discord so you guys can get notifications every single time I go live, and that winner will be picked live on stream. 4.1 has so many different possibilities in it with Wicklow and all of these other things, especially the orbital assault coming in. So I am just excited to get out there and try those as well. But today we got to put our boots on the ground and use that new Atls Geo to see if it's better than any previous mining for FPS and stuff like that. And I think you guys are going to see pretty fast that it definitely is. Without further ado, enjoy the rest of this video and a quick word from our sponsor. Man, how come every single time, no matter what game we're playing, you always got a better outfit than me? We always play at the same time together, so how come you always have better stuff? Man, you got me. It's kind of simple, so I can show you how to do it too if you want. Do it too? Is it like a Kabutops money method or something? No, it's not a money method or anything. It's a website called Eldorado. Let me show you how it's done. First things first, get on your computer and go to eldorado.gg/Kabutops. Not only does the link sound cooler, but you're actually going to get 5% of your order off when you use code Kabutops. Eldorado is an easy-to-use marketplace for gamers to buy accounts, currency, or items with so many games to choose from RuneScape and World of Warcraft to Valorant and Call of Duty. Eldorado has you covered on affordable and fast services. They have a money-back guarantee, meaning you receive your order or get a refund no matter what. They have an almost perfect Trustpilot review, giving them amazing credibility, 24/7 live support. It's one of the most secure trading experiences gamers can enjoy, where every seller is verified, offering protection from scammers or anything you guys can think of. All orders are also protected by Eldorado's Trade Shield protection. So what are you waiting for? Go to eldorado.gg/Kabutops and get 5% off your order and get that leg up in the game you've been wanting to, fast, cheap, and secure. Thank you again for our sponsor. I wanted to test out this stuff before even getting into it. I know we're showing off the new Drake Golem, but I also wanted to show off this ship too. Oh my god, that feels way cooler than the other ship. Look at that mining laser right there. So boys, maybe we're gonna have to do both. The extraction mode looks crazy. Okay, now let me see. Oh my gosh, you just hold spacebar. Now how long can we stay in the air? I mean, does it say? Okay, it's there over on the right. Okay. That charges back so fast. Are you kidding me? That charges back like instantly. Okay, we're gonna have to do another visual of this and see how it works. We're standing here, we're not pressing anything, and now we're just gonna hold spacebar. So we hold spacebar, and you fly up instantly. You have enough to go up that much, and then you have enough to hold spacebar on drop as well. Okay, that's really cool to see. Now, I'm gonna go all the way up and see what happens when we let go and we don't soften our landing. It did it automatically. Okay, guys, my hand was completely off of the keyboard. I want to go ahead and show you guys this. Both hands right here. We're going to wait. You guys can see that we are fully charged. I'm going to hold it all the way. It stops it. Hands are both up. Look at this. It has a softener. Okay, so you don't land as hard. Let's also test it if we're inside of the ship, what it looks like when we land. Oh my gosh, that looked awesome. Okay, I am super excited to see about this. If you guys scroll with just the scroll wheel, you don't have to hold left alt or anything. You guys can see right there that it's 81% laser intensity. You don't have to hold alt. All you have to do is scroll, so that's a really cool thing to see too. It's going to make it a lot easier, so there's less keybinds. You also just press left alt and left click. So alt and left click, that's going to switch between extraction and fracture mode. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Now, how fast can it go also? We're holding shift here. Doesn't look too bad at all. I am definitely excited to use this ship. I think it looks awesome, boys. Let's hold Y and jump out of it real quick. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And honestly, I want to see if I can actually store this on the weapon rack. Wait, let me see. Deploy weapon rack. Oh. So you can put a weapon in there. Okay, but I don't have one. Oh, okay. I can put it over on this side. I mean, that's all you need. not only can you put like a weapon there or something, but boys, if you have a backpack just like I have on right now, you can have your tractor beam, your weapon, and then say, for example, maybe like in case you get pulled up on by players or something, you could put a grenade launcher or a railgun here and just have it as a little bit of extra defense. Okay, I really like that, and I just think that that's beautiful to have, especially, like, you know, if you always just outfit it and just put an extra tractor beam on there just in case. If your friends forget their tractor beam, you always have one extra as well. So I think this is pretty perfect, you know, and let's get mining. It's awesome. So the first thing that you guys are going to need to do, though, is actually request your vehicle. If you're in Stanton, you most likely, I'm pretty sure, can request the Geo or any of those Atlases at an area that has a landing pad and a garage. Like on Yellow, there's like planets, like on Daymar, there's places that you guys can do it. But if you guys are doing it in Pyro or any of these systems and like space stations and stuff, what you have to do is you have to call in the Geo first, then you have to walk it away from the actual like hangar doors and stuff like that. And once you have done that and you have positioned your ship like right about here, so it's on this side of the yellow bars, then you guys can request your ship that you're going to be flying and actually storing this inside of. The reason for that is because if you pull out your ship first, you can't park your ship anywhere else, but you can store your Geo somewhere else. So right after that, I think, boys, the best ship that I think of for using this is going to be the Cutlass Black. Not only just because it's a good ship, but I think it's just one of those OG ships that not only you can rent for cheap, but it's always been there in terms of hand mining and things like that. So right here we have the Geo, and that just kind of makes me think of the rock ship, the ROC. And that is one of those ships that you would primarily always drive into a Cutlass Black and stuff. You'd rent them together because they're both rentable, so that's always cool. And I think there's no better way to test out the Geo than with that. So with all that being said, I'm going to go store it in the ship, and I'll see you guys, show you how to do that, and we'll take off. The ship is right there, and what better way to get there than by holding spacebar and jumping even faster. I had to hold out for you guys and not do it the first time, but oh my gosh, look how good that was. Another thing that I actually want to test out is to see if you can use the Geo and open doors like you could in the other thing. In the Atlas, you could actually walk up to these ramps and press F on them. It doesn't look like you can in the Geo, though. That is a little bit of a sad thing to see. Is there a way to get out of like mining mode or something? There's not. If I press M, nothing happens. So that is a slight oversight. I think they need to go check out and fix, hopefully, because if you guys were in the Atlas, for example, you can hold F and scroll wheel and actually open up your ship. I don't know why they wouldn't have that on the Geo. That's a little weird, but I mean, if that's intentional, then all for it, right? You got to have something to make this ship not as good as other things, but look at this, boys. We're just going to go ahead and walk directly on to the Cutlass Black. You guys can see how easy it is for us. It's a very, very nice ship, very spacious, and it doesn't feel like we're really doing bad here. So look at that. Honestly, we might need SCU boxes as well. I don't know what the requirements and stuff are for these boxes, because what I'm thinking, right, is that if you have, by the way, also we switched our armor and we're looking awesome now. If you guys saw from earlier, you can actually open the Geo up from the back right here on the bottom left. It says open, and there is a box that is here. We need to put the rocks somewhere, and I had a little bit of an oversight on that. So let me go ahead and close that, and I'm actually going to go get an SCU container real quick. Binary deck now, and that might have some actual stuff for it. Shout out to Metro in my chat for helping me out and telling me which way to go. We're going to go over here to the supplies and actually go to the shop terminal and see if there's anything here. I'm going to type in Geo first. Geo resource pod, yeah, right there. So they're about 1,200, which isn't bad. I guess I'll load up a couple of them. I wonder if they can actually fit in an SCU container. Do I have to go to the... Okay, so I can buy a 2 SCU container. Let me buy 2 of those. Maybe we can actually fit some of this, some of those boxes in here. If we can't, then we can at least store the rocks in here, which is good as well. So we're going to try out both of those methods and see which one is the best. And I'll see you guys once we have loaded those up into our ship. I am at my freight manager now. I'm going to throw in one of the SCU boxes. Oh, we have a CitizenCon storage chest. I completely forgot about that. And we'll throw in let's say, I mean, I don't think we're going to do a lot of it, but we'll throw in about 4 of those Geo boxes just so that we can have enough space just in case. I think when it went with the ROC, I forgot exactly how much that held up. I think it was like 40 or something like that, like 0.40. And this is 0.6, so definitely you want to have at least 5 boxes, I would say. So grabbing an extra 4 is always good. It should be transferring it now. I will say that there was a little bit of some bugs that I was encountering. Honestly, the freight elevators might be cooked. It says transferring, and I don't hear the audio. Now I do. We'll see if it's just glitches. Looks like our boxes didn't even come up. So yeah, there is definitely some glitchy stuff happening, at least in the start of this right now. So that is not good. I'm going to go try the other hanger. If it doesn't work, we have a solution, and that is to just put everything kind of loosely in here. Or, I mean, isn't there a storage? Is there no storage? I just realized. In the Cutlass Black? This might be catastrophic, boys. Storage? Yeah, you can't use it, can you? Oh, no. Because I know there's storage on other things. The engineering terminal still doesn't have anything. I know there's storage on other ships, but maybe the Cutlass Black doesn't have any. The white lockers right over here to the left actually can hold 1,500K in there, which I think is like 1.5 SCU. So 2 of those right there isn't bad. I accidentally entered my turret. So no matter what, if we can't actually get anything, at least we can store it in there. And guys, this is just showing you that even dumb things happen to me when I'm recording. Not everything is perfect. But so if we cannot get those SCU storage containers right here in these boxes, we have stuff as well. Thank you, Nomad, and everyone else in chat that was yelling at me because I could not find the boxes. I have arrived at Ignis. We're at this location again because this is the spot that I actually remember Dolvine and Hadanite being at, like very primarily here. Before saying anything though, I went to the Derelict Outpost, so if you guys are looking at where to go in Ignis, the Derelict Outpost is what I picked, and then I'm flying to some random mountains. I do remember, though, that these gems were, like, very hard to find, and you actually do have to be very, very low. I'm talking, like, less than, like, 4 kilometers off the ground or something, so we're going to test this out, see what's happening. We have scan mode off, so we should be good. But we're going to just look around. I mean, it looks like there's some really cool areas down here and like big gorges as well as craters and stuff. It looks really awesome. So we're definitely going to try to find some places. There's an unknown ping right here. You guys see how we didn't even see it until we were 500 kilometers away, or sorry, 500 meters away. Make sure that you guys are coming to these locations because they can be really hard to find. And just like that, we found some Dolvine. Really, really good to see. And I'm going to show you guys right now in UEX, right before we go ahead and mine this, how much Dolvine actually sells for. Right here, Dolvine is here. I've been calling it Dolvine. That is completely my bad. But you guys can see that per SCU, it's selling for about 125 to 160K. It just matters where you guys actually go ahead and sell it. At the sell location, for example, ArtCorp 141 or all these places in Stanton, which all of these locations are in Stanton. You guys can't really sell it anywhere in Pyro except Ruin Station, but I think it is, some people have been selling too much of it, so you might have to wait like 10-15 minutes or so. Ruin Station sells for 102K, so you guys would be losing out on an entire like 58K per SCU. Now, you guys are already thinking, oh my gosh, that's so much per SCU, but it does take a little bit to mine, so let me show you guys exactly what I mean. These little rocks right here aren't measured in the same way of other like things. You guys could see that it fits, earlier we were talking about it, 0.6 SCU inside of like the little back things or something like that. Right here we have landed and offloaded. Make sure to turn off your ship by pressing I to make sure that your actual landing pad in the back is good. Your ship's not going to be moving. Anything like that is a very big necessity. Make sure to always press I before exiting your ship. You guys can see right here that these boxes apparently are 0.6 SCU. You guys can see just by putting it right up against that 2 SCU box. That's my bad. I completely fell out of the ship. I forgot the back was opened like that. But you guys can see that those boxes are like very close to an SCU size. So they're 0.6 right here. And that means that in order to get one full SCU, you have to have about 1.5 of these boxes filled. So we're going to see exactly how much this Geo mines, right? We want to see what these little Dolvine rocks have. Does it have like 0.05 in it per rock? Does it have 0.1 per rock? Whatever it is, we are going to find out, and let's test it out. This, oh my gosh, I mean, this just looks like feels awesome, boys. We're landing somewhere, and instead of having an ROC, we're in our own little mineable thing, and like we can rocket. Oh my gosh, look how high we're flying, boys. Oh, that was just so cool. Yeah, you definitely have to at least like jump around, fly a little bit, and it makes you go a lot faster too. So we're in fracture mode real quick. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. You guys can also do hand mining as well. But right here, we are at the optimal range. You guys can see on the left side, as well as we want the charge to be really good here. I'm going to press left click, and oh my gosh, my laser intensity was set to 20%. I mean, it's not letting me go under 20%. It looks like it's a little hard to mine these materials. It might overcharge instantly. Wait, I just shot this thing like once for a split second, and we've already fractured it? Wait, that was kind of awesome, boys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get all of these rocks. Make sure that you press tab to kind of scan for them a little bit, just like that, and that you grab all of these little itty-bitties. I think, yeah, right there, perfect. And we could see right here, guys, that we can actually hold 10 CSCU, but we have 0.4 CSCU in here right now. So that's not too crazy, but yeah, it definitely is going to take a lot to really grind all of these rocks out. And let's go back into fracture mode. Wait, can we just... Yeah, no, we can't just grab it instantly. The mining laser is set to 20%. So honestly, like... Boys, you're running a very high risk of overcharging. You want to just shoot it a little bit. You guys see how we did that right there? I've completely stopped, but it's still charging because it's in that area. Wait. This is way better than hand mining. This is way better than anything, boys. Some people might think instantly right there, Feudal Chief in my chat said, this isn't meant for hand mining or something maybe then. Boys, no, I think it's quite the opposite. I think it's better. Instead of having to spend time actually worrying about how much of this like the energy you're putting into it, scrolling up and down, doing all of that, and being kind of annoying. Instead, what you do is you go to your maximum or your optimal range right there in the top left, like I did, and you just click it once. It's going to charge up all the way. Once it gets all the way, just like that, all the way to the top, you let go, and it's going to start charging it for you. The overcharge risk isn't even going to be there because it's slowly going down. I just tapped it for half a second there. Oh my gosh. This might be amazing, boys. We already have 1 CSCU, which I forgot exactly how much that means. But, I mean, this is just going really well, boys. Like, this is way faster than the ROC. With the ROC, you have to worry about every individual thing being there and having to worry about, like, making it go faster, slower, all that stuff. But this seems like it's just way better. We're going to charge it up all the way to the top, like I said before. We're going to max it out, let go. And it's not running any risk of overcharge, which is just absolutely amazing. And, wait, this is amazing. Yeah, so we, if we fully do this, so a CSCU is 1 SCU, or, sorry, 8 of them is, right? I'm pretty sure. So we are at 1... Are we at 1 SCU yet? I don't even know, actually. Or 1 CSCU, so that is like an 1/8 of those little like maze boxes and stuff you find. Well, boys, I mean, it's that simple. I'm gonna go ahead and just mine up all of these rocks now, and yeah, we'll be good. This is really awesome. Boys, should we just have a geo video anyway? Like, instead of putting them together, should we just have a geo miner and like a geo mining video and then a different mining video? Like, this is just way simple. When there's overcharge, you lose materials? Wait, so if there's overcharge at all, I lose materials? Like, any overcharge at all, really? So if there's even the slightest bit of overcharge, I'm, like, fucking it up? Okay. The moment you go into red, you reduce your potential yield. Stay in the green to earn green. Oh, okay. I was just alerted by everyone in my chat, Christopher and Feudal. Thank you so much again, boys. They said that if I go into the overcharge at all, it's going to reduce the amount of materials I can get. So, I mean, what better way to test it than just by going like this and then seeing how much it stops at? Okay, so as soon as I stop left-clicking, it finishes like instantly and then goes down. Okay, it went into overcharge there. It looks like it fluctuates a little bit in the actual overcharge in the green area, which is a little weird. So I bet you I could get it really nailed down in this next rock right here. And I think I'll be able to maximize our profits from this. So let's go ahead and grab up all of these rocks. I feel like I'm not grabbing absolutely everything, or maybe it just has a crazy radius because, yeah, we'll have to test that. Okay, so let's go here and we'll do the fracture mode and we'll see exactly where we need to stop at. Okay, I think I can nail this one right here, boys. I think I can nail this one. Right there. That looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good. We're going to wait till it goes all the way to the bottom. We're going to do it for a little bit again and stop it. We went about halfway that time. Not bad at all. We might not need to do it again. No, we'll do it again for a little bit and then we'll stop. And look at that, boys. We didn't go into the overcharge this time. We're at 3.7. Maybe we did get a little bit more. You guys see how there's a lot of rocks, though, right? Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably like 8 rocks or so. As soon as I start extracting, look at that. It scooped up all of them at once. Rather than, like, the ROC miner, we have to go over each individual rock. Wait, this is kind of nuts, boys. Oh, I instantly went into that rock. That's my bad. Okay, let's charge up. And let's cut it a little close right there. Let's go right there. No overcharge still. Looks like we're nailing it really well now. So, guys, remember, like what they said, do not go into that overcharge red. If you do, it reduces as many rocks as you're going to get. We got almost an entire one CSU there. So, we'll see if this rock gives us even more also. Look at that. So, we're at 4.69, and then now we're at 5.1. Not bad at all, boys. Like I said before, I'm going to just continue mining this, and we're looking good. Looking like the ROC is irrelevant now? Brother, this feels like a very better version of the ROC, chat. Like, this potential feels high. Am I crazy to say that this potential feels high? Like, is that weird to say, chat? I feel like this is the new go-to gem miner. It's way... Like, look how fast I'm getting through these rocks. When I did the ROC thing, it took so long. And then look at that. It scoops up all the rocks instantly. Like, you don't have to, like, focus on those little baby rocks. Like, look, there's some spillage every now and then. Like, that one is right there being a little weird. But it looks like every rock is giving me 0.5, which isn't bad at all, chat. That's so good. Each rock's giving me, like, 0.5. This is... Dude, the Geo is cracked. What are you in and where do I buy it? I'm in the Geo. I don't know where you buy it. Look, I'm overcharging on purpose here, chat, so we can see if this results in the 0.5 that it's been giving us, like, each time. I don't know if you can scan with it, actually. Like, I do that scan. Yeah, you can scan in it. You can scan in it. It's working. Let's see. Does it give us the full amount here? So, from 5.69 to... an unknown amount, it didn't register. Okay, that rock was, like, bugged. It didn't even give us the materials, so that's kind of sad. That's a little weird. Wonder if it's still counting that we had it. Okay, I'm going to overcharge this rock to see how much we get in this. This is FPS mining, brother. I'm mining little rocks. This is first-person mining right here. I wonder how big the rocks it can mine actually are, because if it's 20% laser intensity and it's, like, acting like that, there's the potential of it mining big stuff. Okay, boys. For some reason, it's not giving any more cargo. Okay, let's go, let's address this real quick in the video. Alright, guys, so for some reason, I've just mined up 2 more rocks, and it still says 5.69. Now it just went up to 6, so I'll see what that's at. I obviously don't want to mine up any rocks if I'm not going to be getting it. I will say there's such a little issue right here for some reason, where my ship is actually glitching. I guess I landed it on a rock, but that is no worry. Maybe I can land up here? No, it doesn't look like the Geo fits perfectly into the Cutlass Black like that. It's not letting me go forward, so that's a little weird. What I'm going to do real quick then is see if I can actually jump in there from my person. Ooh, I really don't want to be stuck here. That would kind of suck. I mean, I didn't think I was landing on a rock, and then all of a sudden my ship started moving. Maybe you can land in through here? You can! Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. See, look. Okay, it just registered. We're at 6.8 CSU there, which is not bad at all. Boys, that was smooth. That felt really easy to jump into. Honestly, before we do anything, I'm actually going to fix my parking, and then we'll go over exactly what the Geo has, and then we'll be good. Yeah, looking really good, boys. So it does look like, though, I will say you get about 0.4 CSUs every single time you go into the overcharge. But if you do not go into overcharge, you are getting a 0.5. So if you guys want to lose, like, is that 20% almost or something? Then go into the overcharge. But if you guys don't want to lose that, then I highly recommend not doing so, because it will mess you up in the long run. And that's like every time you get 5 rocks, that's going to be a total of like 5 or something. So we'll see right here. Looks like we got 0.4 that time, but we'll test this one as well. Pragma, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Welcome to the stream. Dude, it might fit in the Titan. No, I don't think it will, Fetal. I mean, judging by its size, it barely fits in the Cutlass Black, so I bet it's not going to fit in those like smaller ships. The Cutter, it might fit in, though. I actually won't lie, it might fit in the Cutter. Okay, we're at 9.2, basically flat, so that is not bad at all. We got a lot of gems from that one, even though we overcharged. So I guess it is just depending on which rock has different stuff. Like right there, it says it has 2.8 composition or whatever over there in the bottom. We are going to finish up on this rock, and then we're going to get extracting. I wonder if I start pressing extracting on it before it explodes, what happens, if anything weird happens. No, it doesn't look like anything weird. Okay, let's make sure we scan and grab every single rock that's here, guys. It was feeling like it was like more of a shotgun blast of a scan, and it was getting all the rocks rather than just like only like 1 or 2 at a time. I'm gonna walk around and make sure I get all of the little things. Yep, looks like we got that one. And just see if there's any extra little Dolvines scattered around, because we are at a full 10 CSCU, boys. That is absolutely perfect. We completely maxed out the ship. I'm so happy about that. Let's see exactly how we can take everything out of here. If we can fit it in SCU storage containers and everything like that as well. I am just so ecstatic using this ship. It just feels awesome. So remember, boys, another tip I could give you guys, if you guys are scared of your Atlas or your Geo and stuff like that accidentally killing you, make sure your ship is completely stopped so it's not moving forward, left, right, any of that, and then exit your ship. That should at least mitigate it a little bit. I hear the weird engines of my ship. I think that was a little bit freaky. But boys, let's look at it right here. We're going to open up the back, and that is our box right here completely filled. Now, what we could do real quick is we could try opening the storage with this in our hands. And are we able to drag this in there? It looks like you can, boys. And there was a little bit of overfill. It's 106% full, which is always awesome to see. So that's another thing you guys could do, is you guys could actually put them in your store all containers. And that means that when you like lower this into your freight elevator, you can lower it all at once. And then you can actually open up that container and then take everything out as well. Or you can, you might even be able to use your store all container and sell the gems directly from there too. So I do not know, but boys, that looked really awesome. That looks like our first one is a success. Let's go ahead and try to carry this one and put it in there. Let's see if it works out perfectly for us. Looks like it placed really well. Let's see if we close it. Not bad at all, boys. What we're going to go ahead and do is move this box also, because this one was not like hammered down or anything. So let's place it right there. And we're going to go try to find another Dolvine deposit, because we have one of the little boxes completely full. That should be an 1/8 of what a full SCU is. So a full SCU is about 160k is what we saw. And instead, it doesn't fill it to an 1/8 SCU. It fills it to a 1/10, because it had 10 CSUs in it, meaning that one of those is about 16,000 AUEC right there. So we just went and mined 16k, and that wasn't hard at all. There's another deposit over here of something. I think this is a big mineable deposit. So honestly, I kind of want to see if I can mine up bigger rocks with the Geo, or if you can only mine small ones. It felt like it was a very heavy blast, so I want to see if this works out. Yeah, this is the new Atlas mech, Rogue. It's the Atls Geo. It's the mining laser one. It does have a mining laser on it, boys. We could see if it mines up some good stuff here. But it can't hold, like, a lot of SCU stuff, so we'll see. An igneous deposit. Motherfucker. Of course we find an igneous deposit once we've already, like, left the thing. And we're not in it anymore. Alrighty, we found an igneous deposit. It's looking kind of big, but at the same time, not incredibly huge. So if this is able to mine anything, it should be able to mine this rock. We'll have to put it to the test, though. I will say that if it can't mine it, that's completely fine. This is like more of a replacement to the other ships, like the ROC and stuff like that. The laser just felt big on my end, you know? Like, if I have to just, like, tap the mining laser on a rock like Dolvin or something, when, for example, you use the ROC and you have to hold it and then scroll up and manage power and stuff like that, it might be a little bit different. So we're going to check it out, and I honestly love this jetpack, boys. I know they're talking about it in the chat right now, Donkey and them, so super, super fun. Let's see. What is it going to say? Impossible to mine, sadly. It says it's 2.17 SCU composition, so it is not able to mine these big rocks. But honestly, I want to try it anyway just to see what happens. Wait. It's purple, so can I just gather it? No, okay, I can't gather it. Okay, I'm dumb. Wait, no! I am gathering it. Wait. I have an issue, boys. Before even realizing that I was trying to collect it, guys, it says that there's 10.6 Dolvin actually in it. Shoot. The ship just came out. Is there already a duplication glitch, boys? Uh-oh. Let's go see. The patch is amazing so far, Durka. Oh, no. Is there already a glitch in it? Let's see. I have just picked up the box out of the back. We're going to go ahead and open the back again and see if when we drag this in there, is it full? It's at 0%. Okay, that's a little weird then. So now I'm confused, right? Like if, for instance, this isn't like letting me gather any other materials, what could I do? No, I've not done a full SCU yet. This is a like a 1/10 box. Or bigger than 1/10, whatever it is. I don't even know what size this is actually. Look, when I close it and I input a new box and I go to the, wait, what is this over here? Oh, those are the batteries for the future. Okay, cool. Those are the batteries. I mean, we could check it out, guys. There might be a glitch right now. Maybe the servers are lagging still. Yeah, it says my cargo is full. Uh-oh. That's not good at all, boys. What does left alt plus 4 do? Wait, what is left alt 4? Oh, okay, boys. I am completely dumb. I am so sorry about this. And there are different ways to actually mine. I'm trying to show you guys. Do you guys see right there where it says 20% laser intensity HPWR? That stands for high power. So right there is a high power laser. If you press Alt and 4, it switches it to low power. I don't know what we were starting off on, but maybe it's easier to mine the rocks with high power than it is low power. Let me see. This one says impossible. If we press left alt 4 and it goes to high power, does that work or is it still not doing it? Well, it's impossible to mine the rock because we're in extraction mode. You guys can see right there that we're extracting some of these resources. So I'm just gathering the rock. I'm just so confused on what's going on, boys. Maybe there's a glitch. Test something out real quick. You guys see that our cargo is still full, which is really bad because that means we're not going to be able to gather any other materials. And that's just going to limit you on meaning that you can only get 1 box per run. And for a new ship that just came out, maybe it's not as good as we expected because of that. But I'm thinking that there's a fix for this, and that is going to be to actually start up the ship with it open in the back and with nothing in it. The reason I think being open also might change it is because it's like you wouldn't be able to grab stuff anyway. No, boys, it looks like it's still bugged. Yeah, it looks like you guys could see right there in the bottom. It still says there's 10.6 CSU cargo full of Dolvin. I mean, what are we supposed to do then? It's like it says cargo full on the right side. We can't do anything. Like I said, boys, we don't even have a box on in the back, and it's open. So the next thing I think I could try is to close the back. Maybe that has something. Alrighty, even with it closed and no box in there, it still says the Dolvian's in there. I will say that this is most likely a server error. I bet there was a lot of testing that went into this, like, new ship and everything. So this is probably not even an oversight. It is just because these servers are lagging. There's someone in my chat right now, Camp Tram. He said that he had 4 server errors in a row. So maybe there's issues like that too. So it probably is just a server error. We've had these kind of errors before is what Feudal is saying as well. So honestly, what I'm going to do is just chop that up to an error. You know, we're just not going to mine as much. That's completely fine. But I am going to take the box that we have full of everything, and we are going to take it, this box right here that is in our actual container, and we're going to take it to, I think, ArtCorp 141 or whatever it is on Stanton, and actually see if we can sell it and make a little bit of money, how much one of those boxes is worth, and everything like that. So without further ado, guys, I will see you when we do the quantum jump over to Stanton. I want to give you guys, the viewers, our first 4.1 jump point. And if you guys don't like these kind of things, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to talk anymore. No webcam on, and just enjoy the ride as we go from Pyro to Stanton. Let's go ahead and fuel up at Pyro Gateway and then take our way over to Crusader to go sell this Dolivine. We have arrived at ArtCorp mining area, or whatever, ArtCorp something 141, where it says we can sell. And let's go ahead and drop off everything. You guys can see right there, there is actually an elevator. That's what that cargo area is. So we are going to go right here, and we're going to press our open all button, turn off the engines to our ship, and jump on out. I am so freaking excited. And we are going to grab this box that houses our container in it, and we're going to go throw it over here just like so. Remember, boys, that I did actually put the box inside of the store all container, so I could lower it with it in it, but just to be safe, it might be worth it to see if I can actually extract it. Let me see if I can put it into my hands directly. Let me see. Nice. Looks like I can. That's really awesome. We're going to go ahead and place it just right there. I'm going to save you guys a little bit of trouble. I was running around figuring out why I couldn't sell every single time I tried to. Even if it was in the storage container, it wasn't working. It turns out, guys, there is a really, really easy method to fix this, and let me show you that right here. I'm going back to the cargo area right now. I completely forgot. I most likely would have to dump it out of the box. That's why it's good to put it in the SCU container. What you could do is you could put this little orange box in the SCU container and then drag out all of the stuff like this. Watch this, guys. Look. If I double click it and open it, we can see that there's 106 Dolvine in here. The best way to do this, guys, is to go to the parent container and drag it over to the left, double click it to open it, and then put it back in there just like that. As soon as you guys finish that, you can actually close the container just like that and drag it back in there. That is how you do it, and that's completely done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and raise the elevator now just so I can make sure that it's up and it's looking good. But why would I be able to sell the Dolvine if I couldn't sell that box? That's exactly what I needed to do. So let me go check that out. It says that we have 106 there. If that doesn't work, then I'll put it in the SCU container and see if that works as well. Okay, boys, we have officially put it back in, and now let's see, is it going to allow us to sell all this Dolvine? It is! Okay, so I'm so sorry, guys. Of course, why would we be able to sell them in those orange boxes? But that's a little weird. Okay, alrighty, I'm coming back to you guys with the total, and it's at about exactly 16,000 SCU. I'm not actually exact, I lied on that, but it's about 15 to 16,000, not per SCU, but AUEC for that. So, guys, I mean, like you saw there, I pulled up, I brought out the Geo, I mined one cluster of rocks, and then I left. I didn't even finish the entire cluster, I just filled up one of the boxes and left. And one of those little boxes is going to net you at the best location about 15 to 16K. And that is really good to do. You guys can see that it is a really easy ship to do. You know, it's the same as using like a rock or hand mining and stuff like that. But it was actually faster and better. Plus, it has a jetpack. Why would you want to use a car when you could use a jetpack? Like, let's just be honest on that, right, boys? It's way cooler, it's new, and it's just fun to use as well. Starting off and going from scratch, I think that's definitely a good money method. You can go ahead and mine up one cluster, go to the next, that's 30K, go to the next, whatever. And that's not even the best material that you can find. There's obviously things that are better than Dolvine. I think, for example, Hadanite is, but so much for watching. It has been an amazing time recording this video. I would like to say, if you guys would like to win a Drake Golem, we are giving one away. Thank you to CIG again on April 4th. If you guys would like to win that, make sure to be in my stream on April 4th while we record live some videos. We're also going to be doing the Orbital Laser Assault event, so it's going to be super, super awesome. And guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be giving away the Drake Golem on that day, April 4th, so be there or be square. Join the Discord so you guys can get notifications as well. And what better way to end the video than to jump out with the ship? I mean, I think honestly, boys, this is what we're going to have to do. It's going to be fun. Are we going to explode or are we going to live? You guys can see that we are very, very high up from Daymar right now. And I'm getting a little scared. My character wouldn't walk forward all the way, but I think we just got to do it. And let's jetpack out. Oh my gosh. We're just leaving our ship off in the back. Oh my gosh, we're falling fast. Wait, no, it's actually kind of slow. We're not going bad at all, boys. Look at that. We're just falling. We could obviously jetpack and stop our fall, but I want to see if this exosuit is going to keep us alive. Let's see. A fall from this high up. Are we going to live or are we going to die? And it stops it for us automatically, boys. Oh my gosh. Can we even see our ship? We were 820 meters up, almost 1,000. That is kind of crazy. I didn't know that's how high we were, but boys, was that awesome. We're over here on Daymar. You guys can see that we're flying around in it as well. This ship is one of the coolest things they've ever made in the game. And I think the ODST drops are going to be awesome. That was so sick. So, like I said, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Join the Discord if you guys want to play with anybody. And if you guys want to get these videos early, make sure to become a member as well. We're also doing a subathon on April 15th. So, $1 equals 1 minute. If you guys want me to stream for a week long, make sure to stop by and support the stream. Thank you. And have a good day. Adios and goodbye. Bye.